Do you finish your workday feeling completely exhausted, yet the moment your head hits the pillow, you're wide awake? That wired but tired feeling isn't just in your head, and that ache in your neck isn't just bad posture. It's a physiological chain reaction starting right at your desk. Hi, and welcome back. Today we are diving deep into the biology of the modern workplace. Specifically, we are looking at the intricate link between desk work, stress hormones like cortisol, and the physical pain many of us experience daily. If you're one of the millions of people who spend 8 to 10 hours a day seated, you likely know the feeling of being sore and tired, but you might be surprised to learn why you also feel wired. Just a quick note, this video is for education, not quick fixes or miracle cures. Our goal is to help you understand what's happening in your body so you can make choices that support your health. Let's start with the root of the problem. We often think of stress as an emotional state, feeling overwhelmed or anxious. But to your body, stress is purely physical. It is a survival mechanism. For thousands of years, the human stress response, the flight or flight mechanism, was designed for short bursts of intense physical activity. You see a threat, your brain signals the alarm, and your body floods with chemicals to help you run away or fight. Here is the modern disconnect. Your inbox, your deadlines, and that Slack notification sound. Your brain perceives these as threats. It triggers that same ancient alarm system. However, instead of running or fighting, you are sitting completely still in a hopefully ergonomic chair. This creates a biological mismatch. Your brain is screaming action, while your environment demands stillness. When you sit for prolonged periods, you aren't just inactive, you are containing a physiological storm. Research suggests that this state of sedentary stress can lead to a low-grade, chronic activation of the sympathetic nervous system. You aren't sprinting away from a tiger, but your engine is revving in neutral. And as anyone who knows cars can tell you, revving an engine without moving the car eventually causes wear and tear on the internal components. In this analogy, those components are your muscles, joints, and nervous system. So, what is actually happening chemically? When that stress response is triggered, your adrenal glands release a cascade of hormones, most notably adrenaline and cortisol. Adrenaline is the initial spark. It increases your heart rate and blood pressure. But cortisol is the slow burn. It's the hormone that helps maintain fluid balance and blood pressure, while regulating some body functions that aren't crucial in the moment, like reproductive drive, immunity, and digestion. In a healthy cycle, cortisol levels should spike in the morning to wake you up and gradually taper off throughout the day, reaching their lowest point at night to allow for sleep. However, when you combine the mental pressure of desk work with the physical stagnation of sitting, that taper off doesn't happen effectively. You end up marinating in cortisol. That's when you feel wired, even though your muscles are tired. High cortisol levels in the evening interfere with the production of melatonin, your sleep hormone. Your body is chemically convinced it is still mid-afternoon or that a threat is imminent. This explains the paradox. Your muscles are exhausted from holding you upright all day, your brain is tired from cognitive load, but your chemical system is wide awake. You are exhausted, but you can't rest. This lack of restorative sleep then feeds back into the cycle, making you more sensitive to pain the next day. Now, let's connect this chemistry to the physical pain, the sore part of the equation. Why does stress specifically hurt your neck, shoulders, and lower back? It's not just about gravity, it's about guarding. When the sympathetic nervous system is active, your body prepares for impact. Think about what you do if you hear a loud bang. Your shoulders hike up towards your ears to protect your neck. This is a reflex. When you are stressed at work, you are essentially microdosing this reflex all day long. Your trapezius muscles and the muscles along your spine tighten up in anticipation of a fight that never happens. Furthermore, cortisol has been linked to increased inflammation and sensitivity to pain. So, not only are your muscles structurally tight from the mechanical act of sitting, but your pain threshold is actually lowered by your chemistry. This is why musculoskeletal health practitioners, like the team in Brunswick, Chiro, often look at the whole picture. If a patient presents with chronic neck tension, simply rubbing the muscle might provide temporary relief. But if the underlying driver is a hyperactive stress response from their work environment, the tension will likely return the moment they open their email. The physical pain is often a manifestation of the chemical state. The soreness is the receipt for the stress. So how do we break this cycle? We need to address both the mechanical and the chemical. First, we need to complete the stress cycle. Since the stress response is physical, the solution must be physical. You can't think your way out of high cortisol. Gentle, rhythmic movement is key. This doesn't mean a high-intensity workout which might spike cortisol further. It means walking, swimming, or gentle cycling. This helps metabolize those stress hormones. Second, interrupt the sitting. The wired but tired feeling thrives on stagnation. Set a timer. Every 30 to 60 minutes, stand up. Reset your posture. This breaks the pattern of muscle guarding. Third, engage the parasympathetic nervous system, the rest and digest mode. Breathwork is the remote control for your nervous system. Long, slow exhales signal to your brain that you are safe, which helps lower cortisol levels. And finally, consider professional support. Musculoskeletal care such as chiropractic, osteopathy, remedial massage or myotherapy can play a role in managing these conditions. Practitioners like those at Brunswick Chiropractic focus on assessing the function of your spine and nervous system. Through manual adjustments, soft tissue therapy, and specific rehabilitation exercises, the goal is to improve function and help your body manage the physical load of your desk job more effectively. It's not about a magic fix, but about restoring proper movement patterns so your body isn't constantly fighting gravity. The link between your inbox, your hormones, and your back pain is real. If you're feeling wired, tired, and sore, know that it is a common response to modern work demands, but it's not something you just have to live with. If you're in Melbourne and want to chat about how desk work might be affecting you, our Brunswick team is here to help. Thanks for watching, and remember to listen to what your body is telling you. See you in the next video.